A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Citizen FM's News at Noon. I am Philomena Okolo. The House of Representatives Committee on Public Accounts has summoned 63 federal institutions for implementing budgets not presented by the President and passed by the National Assembly, leading to illegal spending of over 2 trillion naira. Chairman of the committee, Oluwole Oke, also had written a letter to the Director General Budget Office of the Federation, Ben Akabweze, to demand evidence of appropriation by the National Assembly. The President is expected to transmit budgetary proposals of MDAs to the National Assembly, while the clerk transmits past budgets to the Presidency for implementation. However, President Buhari, while laying the 2023 appropriation bill before a joint session of the National Assembly on October 7, 2022, slammed committees of the parliament who were bypassing him and approving budgets for government-owned enterprises without his approval. Giving more details on the matter, Oke said over 2 trillion naira was spent illegally. Mr. President has never presented or assented to these budgets. Ahead of the planned redesign of the Naira, the Central Bank of Nigeria has pledged to protect Nigerians in the unbanked, undeserved and rural areas. The Apex Bank had on October 26, 2022, said it will redesign the 200 Naira, 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes. CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, who announced this during a special press briefing, said the new design and issues will be effective from December 15, 2022. He had explained that the Apex Bank secured the approval of President Muhammadu Buhari to roll out new notes to replace the existing currency in circulation. About 3 weeks after the announcement, the Apex Bank issued a statement saying it had been collaborating with relevant agencies and other stakeholders in the financial system to ensure that the vulnerable citizens were not disenfranchised. The presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has met with President Muhammadu Buhari. Tinubu was accompanied to the meeting by APC National Chairman, Senator Abdullahi Adamu. The meeting held hours after Buhari returned from a 2-week medical vacation in London. The president's official jet touched down at the presidential wing of Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, around 7 p.m. on Sunday. While opposition parties like the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party have since launched their campaigns for the 2023 elections, the ruling party is yet to officially flag off its presidential campaign. The presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, Rabiu Kwankwaso, says Nigeria has enough money to take care of every one of its citizens. He said this while answering questions on indiscriminate borrowing, which has set back the country's economy in recent years. The former Kano State governor, who said he repaid all debts he met as governor in Kano without borrowing, boasted of replicating the same at the federal level. Kwankwaso also said that if elected president, he would negotiate with Nigerian creditors to reschedule payment of debts so that the government can have money to take care of other things. The National Carrier Project may be stopped by the court as domestic airlines have taken the federal government and its foreign technical partner and majority shareholders to court. About 8 local airlines and their association took the government to court on Friday, listing Nigerian Air, Ethiopian Airlines, Minister of Aviation Hadi Sirika, and Attorney General of the Federation Abubakar Malami as defendants. The registered trustees of the airline operators of Nigeria have filed a suit against the move. The defendants in the suit include Sirika, Nigerian Air Limited, Ethiopian Airlines, and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. The suit was filed in the Federal High Court, Nigeria, in the Lagos Judicial Division. Onto the foreign scene, several people were reported injured during fresh protests on Sunday in the self-declared Republic of Somaliland over the extension of President Muse Bihi Abdi's term by 2 years. The protests came after the opposition, Wadani, and the UCID parties declared the government illegitimate. President Bihi's first term in office was due to end on Sunday, but lawmakers last month extended it by 2 years. This was after the Electoral Commission called for a delay in the elections due to financial and technical constraints. The president was first elected in November 2017. Turkey's interior minister has accused outlawed Kurdistan Workers' Party of responsibility for a bombing in a busy Istanbul street that killed 6 people and wounded scores, saying more than 20 people have been arrested. Turkish President landed in the Indonesian resort island of Bali for a G20 summit of the world's leading economies shortly after his government accused the PKK of being behind Sunday's blast, which wounded 81 people. He had called the bombing a vile attack before leaving for the summit and said it had a smell of terror. The explosion tore through Istiklal Street, a popular shopping destination for locals and tourists, on Sunday afternoon. No individual or group has come forward to claim the attack. Iran has launched a wave of cross-border missile and drone strikes on Monday against Kurdish opposition groups based in northern Iraq, where local authorities reported 1 death and 8 wounded. Tehran previously launched attacks that killed more than a dozen people in Iraq's Kurdistan region in late September, after accusing the Kurdish-named armed group based there for stoking a wave of unrest that has rocked the Islamic Republic. Iran has been hit by almost 2 months of protests since the death of Kurdish-Iranian woman Masha Amini, 22, after she was arrested by the country's feared morality police for allegedly breaching the strict dress code for women. An Iranian military source confirmed that Iran has carried out attacks with drones and missiles targeting the headquarters of the terrorist parties in the northern region of Iraq, said Iran's Fars news agency managed by the Islamic Revolutionary Group Corps. And that was Citizen FM's 93.7 News at Noon, as edited by Lawrence Umoiti. I am Philomena Okulu. To listen to us online, please visit citizenfm.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Citizen FM Abuja, on Instagram at Citizen FM 937, and on Twitter at Citizen FM 937. You can also stream us on YouTube at Citizen FM Abuja. Do stay with us.